Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Hey, Tuco, come up here, bud. Come on up here. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Say hi. Yeah. Well, we made short work of that. That it? You're not gonna stick around for any loving or anything? He's gonna grab peanuts and run. Look up here. Say hi. Look. Boop, boop, boop. You were a hot dog today, bud. All right, get out of here. Get out. Go away. No. Hey, how's everybody doing, man? Hey, Spencer, Joel, Eric, Mike, oh, Bill, Victor, Ricky was here. I don't know if he's still around. And Travis, Ray, Ray. I'm sorry, I fell asleep last night. I fell asleep before your show. That ended up taking a nap, man. I'm sorry. I feel bad. I was thinking like, yeah, there's somebody on tonight, I think, and then she the head went back to watch some TV, and the next thing I knew, it was 2 in the morning. Hey, Chris, how you doing, man? Chunky C, man, it's good to see you again. But man, I tell you what, I like float flying, man. The new apprentice, the smart apprentice, the new one, they've got a new float set for it. Man, that is awesome, man. That thing is just that. Hey, Snow, how you doing, man? That is the floats are just. I don't know. I think it gives this Aero Scout more lift. I think it just gives it more lift or something, man. It was just awesome. And I've got the video done, but I'm not going to put it up. I'll put it up late Friday night. But my goodness, man. Let's see. We can tease a little bit of it here. Let's see. We'll watch a little bit. We'll watch this, and we'll watch these clips. This clip here. But man, it was just a beautiful day. Aero Scout, buddy. Aero Scout. That was a bouncer. But man, it was just like it was just perfect. Where's the greaser? Yeah, that was a bouncer. Hey, it was just one of those days. And let's see, this has got to be it right here. Yeah, here it is. Oh, but man, I had a blast flying that thing, though. It was a blast. Didn't have to use the rescue boat and everything. And then when I went to get it out of the water, I just took off and just landed it right on the grass, and everything is fine, man. And the way that the new fuselage on the Aero Scout, it's got a plastic. We just stick a plastic piece in a little fitting on the under the rudder at the end of the fuselage, and it works the rudder. So it's like you can pop the floats off in two bolts, and then you can belly land it, or you can put the nose wheel back on in the landing gear. So it's going to work great, man. It was hot though this morning. It was almost 90 when we started flying at about 9 o'clock, and it was already hot. There was no breeze, man. Tuco was just burning up, man. He was hot. There was no shade where I was for him there, so yeah, so it was hot. But, hey, Garrett, how you doing, man? So now I see what all the fuss is about float flying. Well, until I flew at the park, I never had a place where I could float fly. Hey, Jim, how you doing? Because every other body of water around here that I knew of has got gators for one, for sure, and always the possibility of moccasins. We've seen the moccasins on the water too. It's just like, man, those things they say a snake can jump a third of its body length. Forget it, man. Seen a moccasin jump over its body length, man. I never seen a snake jump that far in my life. We were walking by it on the trail, my buddy put a plane in a tree, and we were over there on a trail that went around the pond, and boy, they got snakes at the park too, but you can see them. But yeah, that's all. I live in Lower Alabama, baby. Gators and snakes. You got to figure if it's wet, you've got reptiles. Ah, that was so. I'm still pumped, jazzed about flying, man. This morning, the float flying. Let's see. We got Incarnus the second, and I just got him. I mean, why do I have him up there? You say, well, he had this video here, and we'll watch a little bit of it. Just Navani flight. I mean, everybody sees
one of my biggest passions is beach volleyball.
Teeth were made to indulge. Remove 15 years of stains in 2 weeks with Colgate Optic White Pro Series toothpaste.
But he has that's Pilot Kim that was flying with him and stuff. But and I haven't looked at this one yet, so I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it in my back of my folder so I look at it. Yeah, that's sure, man. I don't know, man. When I lived in Iowa, man, it's like you know, you had a danger, you know, like if a pike would come by and maybe take a nibble at your foot or something like that, you know. But nah, yeah, it's just it is what it is, you know. But man, I'm excited about flying there, and I was worried about the pond to be too small, but that pond is huge, man. I didn't even come close to flying on the other side of it from where I flew, but it was good. It was good. And then we got Cliff, man. Cliff is going to be Model Aviators show or video tomorrow is going to be a video with Cliff, an interview with Cliff. And you know, if you check out Model Aviators community tab, he put out a spiel about it. I guess Cliff sent him a plane, so it ought to be good, man. You got two great people there, Adam and Cliff. But that's what he's building there. He's going to use a high start, a tow it for a tow line glider. And it's pretty cool. If you haven't been following this, I mean, it's just a short build and stuff. And he goes through covering it. Oh, he's building the structure here in this video. This is the structure video right here. And then the covering video is right here.
Hi guys, Cliff here. Welcome back to the channel, and this is part 2 of my Slingsby Prefeck Mark 1 Veron 30-inch glider build. This video is going to be the tissue covering. There's several ways, lots of ways actually, you can put on tissue covering. This is the way I shall be doing it today on this particular model. The scale color scheme is silver with yellow bands, but I'm not going to do that. Changed my mind. I'm going to instead do it yellow with white tips and bits and bobs. I'm going to start with the fuselage and then the tail feathers.
We'll stop there. There's how he's doing it right there. And it's interesting. I think it's interesting, man. Cliff is just magic, man. He's got magic fingers. But it shows the technique he's using for the covering. And it's pretty cool, man. Yep. Yeah, except for like my float video, I didn't do any other. I just did, you know, landings. You know, I flew it around at first to get the hang of how it flew on floats, and it flew. I don't know. I almost think the Aeroscott flew better on floats, you know. And then I just did landings and takeoffs. So it was a blast, man. I just enjoyed it. All right, we got Aidan, and it's funny. He's got the this buddy that's running the camera, they have the same first name. So he's got his 4-stroke going here. Oh, shoot, I forgot to do this. Let's watch him take out taxi. You can hear the sheep. Take your plane for a walk week in the UK. We'll watch him take off. I like his videos, man. He's starting to talk in the videos. It's pretty cool. He's got a Carbon ZT-28 video, too, I didn't pick. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? Hear the sheep. There he goes. He finally gets it up in the air. He has a lovely flight, man. He has a lovely flight. Then we got Chris, man. Chris, he Dad's RC hangar. He likes Gilligan's Island so much, man. He's making his own minnow. And it's pretty good, man. If you guys haven't seen it, you got to see this video, his build video.
Finally find that thing that you've always wanted in a place on apartments.com.
And no more bowls,
Stack it on
please.
there.
Mel's Mow and Grow
Syndicated.
is blowing away the competition. Mel's State Farm agent is a small business owner too, so he helps them choose personalized
Oh,
policies to fit their budget. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Talk to an agent today.
Oh, yes. It's that midweek feeling. Yes, it's that Wednesday. Kind of midweek special, we call it. I think we call it a midweek special whenever I do something on a Wednesday. Because it's kind of like not really close to Friday, but it is. And it's kind of not far from Friday, but it is. So you need that little booster. Yes, the Dad's RC Hangar Wednesday booster. Wednesday booster. I don't know what to call it, but anyway, it's a booster. So what are we talking about? We're talking about a boat. Oh, where'd that come from? Yes, it's the boat. Yes, it's the RAF Crash Tender. Yes, it is. It's an RAF boat that I've been building every now and then, you know, sort of hour here, blah, blah, blah here, and blah, blah, blah there. And it's coming.
But he has a pretty good build. What do we got here? Yeah. Yes, no, that's true, man. Yeah, that boat is going to be nice, man. And I like how he did the video. We'll watch a little bit of his video. So he did kind of like a time lapse, but check it out. It's good. It's cool. And I actually looked at those boats. They're not cheap, but it's pretty cool how they got it out. And Ian, man, Ian brought out an oldie plane, man. He went his way back and got this trainer out. It's funny, man. He said it doesn't get views, but the thing is.
Game on, everyone, and welcome to Ian's RC Exploits.
What have we got today? I can only call it a strange oddity. So tune in, see what I'm flying, roll the intro.
Boom. But you gotta check that out, man. Check it out, check it out, check it out. It's a pretty good flight. It's a kit model that he bought way back when, MediaTek. You could tell you can tell it's just an old school model and stuff, but it flies well and stuff and everything. And then yeah, the Bronze Age. That's pretty cool. They're at that field. In fact, let's go. We'll watch some of that. Yeah, it does look like a pre-Aero Scout. But those pusher trainers were popular before the Aero Scout came out.
Yeah, morning everyone. Big weekend for the channel. I put a community post on saying I needed 6 subscribers to reach 2,000, and I was blown away. And I've got up this morning and I've got 2,006 subscribers. So thank you everyone. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your help. 2,000 subscribers. I can remember getting excited when I had 100. It's taken a lot. It's taken a few years, but there you are. We're there now. So 2,000. That's a lot of people. If we had 2,000 people a year now, I probably wouldn't have much room to fly. So quite mind-boggling. Okay, yeah, a strange oddity. That's what we've got today. I haven't flown this for a year, and I made it a few years back now, and it is the MediaTek 1.4 meter pusher trainer. Some people call it the pterosaur after the dinosaur, but I call it the MediaTek 1.4 meter trainer. It's a strange old bird. If Cheryl wants to pan over, what we're looking at really is a pod and boom fixed wing. It's an ABS pod with a carbon fiber tail, and then obviously you've got your horizontal and your vertical stabilizers. It's 1.4 meter. It was a kit that I bought from Banggood. I think if I remember rightly, I paid £49 minus the electronics, and it's just a lovely plane to fly. But before I start flying, there's been a lot going on at our flying field, so I'm just going to cut to a little bit of video and some photos just to explain what's been going on at the flying field.
This is why
See you soon.
We got Ian's video right here. This is cool.
Okay, just before I carry on flying, very, very important, we wanted to talk about and show some information about what's going on at the field that I normally fly at. And what we've got at the moment is an archaeological dig, and they've actually found, and this is quite amazing, a Bronze Age roundhouse, 3,500 years old. So the field that we tramp week in, week out, the come and fly model planes, has had people living on it as long as 3,500 years ago.
That's amazing, man. But you figure, over there in Europe and England, man, it's like, if you scratch the ground, you're digging in history, so that's pretty cool, man. Bronze, from the Bronze Age, and then he shows they've got some pictures of some of the stuff they've been finding over there in the dig. So it's interesting. The flight is interesting, and it's interesting that the archaeological find there that they've got going on from 3,500 years ago, man. That's pretty good. All right. We got Mark, man. Mark has been he's still working on his Jungmeister, and he's coming up with all kinds of different covers that he's working on and everything. So if you want to check that out, it's worth seeing. That archaeological dig, that's pretty good, man. But then he's got the cowl here that he's working on. but he's just using, this is just some polyester cloth that he thinks he's gonna use for covering. We'll just watch a little bit.
Hello there. This is in response to a question posed by Cliff Harvey. I've used Gorilla Glue, which I've painted onto this frame, allowed to dry, and then used an iron to reactivate it and cause the fabric to stick. So he said, will it actually work sticking fabric to fabric? And I wasn't sure, and I thought perhaps not.
Well, it does. It works. But check that out, man. Mark's getting ready to cover. And then we've got this. I mean, Gina's been flying, like 4 or 5 times. She's putting up more videos than I do. But they're good flights. But this is one that you need to check out here.
Morning, YouTube.
This is almost a disaster here.
Something else that's not been on the channel for a couple of years, I think. Last time this flew, it did 3 flights. The grass at the old field was...
I love the 850 pits, man. That's a fun plane to
see
fly.
out there, maybe longer. And there was no way to get the thing in, so I used to just literally flop it into the grass, and it used to tumble like a tot. And if you remember my old channel intro,
yeah,
there was footage of that going on.
That's how she used to have to land it.
Drop a little bit of footage in just to remind you of how much abuse this thing got. And I vowed I wouldn't fly it again until we had a nice cut runway. Excuse is over. Let's get it in the air.
Watch her take off. If you can get it to take off, yeah, I fly mine off grass, Joel, but yeah, if you can get it to take off, it can land. And I like that plane. I just like it a lot. All right, now. I can't play much of this guy's Elwyn's video, but he's over there in Wales there, and the Mach loop. If you just Google in the Mach loop, they get amazing videos of this area where the Air Force and the British Air Force, where they fly through the Mach loop, and it's some of the amazing. I mean, they're just screaming through this valley, man. It's like Maverick stuff all over again. Let's watch a brief second. We'll just get this one, and then you'll have to go check it out, man. But just go check their video out, man. It is great. And there are several of those that are in the Mach loop. But I don't know, it's somewhere in Wales, and it's just amazing, man. And Elwyn, he gets some great shots. They're just and the pilots will come by and wave at them, the pilot. Well, even the pilots and the navigators wave sometimes, And in this video, they shows a C-130 going through, and there's people sitting on the ramp. They're not sitting with their legs hanging out the ramp, but they're sitting on the ramp. But check that out, man. That's one he just put out 4 days ago. When that popped up, man, I was all over it like gnats on a RC flyer out in the middle of the field. But check that out if you want something good, man. And the only thing's missing is to hit a sonic boom every once in a while. Then we got our man Luke up there, man. Strut Buster RC up there flying. And man, he just had a beautiful flight with his B1B. We'll watch him take off. You have to go check out his flight. Boom. That's Luke. That's Strut Buster. You see him. He changed his name to Strut Buster. But man, Strut Buster bust out a great flight there with the bone, man. It's just bad to the bone. And we got our man, you out there in San Diego. Man, this is cool, man.
Making
this
great
is
tires
just
matters.
amazing.
What really matters is making a difference.
Hey, it's your dry skin. Every day we use
grandson.
ceramides I need to
Nobody watches
seal in
my
moisture. CeraVe delivers.
This is so cool. Man, he does a lot of touch and goes and stuff, man. But at the end, he's landing so smooth. He's just doing a great job. Even considering he's getting coaching from Yute's a great flyer. Yep. Yeah, he's going to be hanging out at the Marine room out there within the tube deep with him and his grandpa. He's not flying in safe. It doesn't look like safe mode to me, but it might be. I don't know. Anyway, man, 7-year-old kid getting it done, and there he's kind of making a mistake like some of the kids that I would fly with would do too. They'll kind of take their oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Yeah, see, he's got his eyes off his plane. And that's something the little guys will do, little kids will do, little guys and gals, kids will do is they'll take their eye off their plane. Like his plane's right here, his plane's right there, and he's looking down here. But you learn, because it's hard for him to hold the radio. You think about how big the radio is and stuff compared to his hands. So he's doing an excellent job, man. Excellent job of flying. That's for sure. And then we got Matt here. I know we're getting, Matt, but I don't know. He's got the MB339, and they're starting to put it together.
Little screws, like I said before, very important, and we found a few loose ones. Then you.
Him and the girls, they celebrate a little bit.
Cut out
Watch
the
him put
holes
a
in the
little
elevators
bit there.
and assemble the control horns.
And he
Then
talks
you'll
about
epoxy
what
in the
issues he's
hinges,
having and stuff
attach, and then set
with it
aside.
towards the end and stuff. But
Next, you'll locate the vertical.
looks like any other build,
Then you'll separate.
or except for more so. But it's going to be interesting. He's going to fly it with kind of a small motor. It's a 60, and I know Allie, at Birmingham there at the last Bigfoot, Allie recommended the 70. He said the 70 is the perfect motor for the 339. Because Allie had the 80, but he said the 70 is better for like a first time jet. Somebody's flying a first time. That's not his first jet, but I just wonder how that 60 is how it's gonna work in it. Hey Ricky, you back? Yep. But you know, so check it out, man. It's going to be interesting to see. Ricky, and then we got John, Big John, Noonz Airborne RC, and he has one of the banana hobby MiG-17s, and he upgraded it with a motor, with a 1950. Yeah, he took it out of something, you know. I think it was the.
Discover Therateers like no other dry eye drop in the world, with the 5 vital electrolytes found in natural tears. Therateers is one-of-a-kind hydration that feels like silk. Therateers, a drop like no other.
Hey y'all, Noonz here. Welcome back to Noonz Airborne RC. So today we got our beautiful MiG-17 upgraded with a fan we got from a Viper from Gary B, a fellow member, 1950 KV. I can't wait to test it out. So let's go ahead and get this thing burning.
He does some math too, and it kind of tells you how it's more efficient.
Get some.
Anyway, he has a great flight. Let's see, I was trying to catch some of the numbers. No. Oops. Oh, he's just saying thanks for watching. But check it out, man. He has a great flight. That was somebody else's video that did that. Then we got Dutch Love RC. He's not. See, he doesn't say Dutch Love RC. He's just Dutch Love. Dr. Love. He's out there. He's going to do some float flying. He's got wind. I didn't have any wind today. I had my rescue boat in case I needed it. There you can see his blazer right down there in the corner of the video. We'll watch him land. He likes long approaches. Grab it, Ricky. We'll see. Watch this one landing, and then we'll. Basement floor, water. There you go, man. He's combining stalling and RCing. Yeah. We used to go to who I worked for used to go there to Puerto Rico all the time. I never got to make the trip. I always got to go to the fun places, the grass jungle landing trips in Central America. I never got to go to Puerto Rico. Wow. Wow. Yep, that would be sad, Ricky, to have to leave. Yep. That would be sad. That would be sad for sure, man. Pulling up. Yep, it's like when we leave Iowa and we come back home, you know. And no, just like the the winters. No, thank you. Summer's nice in Iowa. Winter's not so nice. Here we go, man. We got Miller, man. He's been up there. You got the second part of his video. Albaline RC Society.
All right, round 2 with the Warbirds.
We'll watch him take off. They haven't
More
actually.
sun,
This
less
one
wind,
is
so we'll
better
see
than
what
the
happens.
first one. We'll watch him take off.
Oh,
There's their chase squad. The guy does a pretty good job, man. I think it's a guy.
hey, my gear worked the
Yep.
first time. Why are we have to retrim every time? Something's wrong with that. We gotta look. Oh, yeah, I guess that's
You change batteries, sometimes you got to. Well, look at this, man. Like I said, man, they did a really nice job. They got the quad in tow and stuff. That's pretty good, man. Well, it was kind of, I was doing a different type of intro there. You want to see the intro? We'll show you the intro. See, there was nothing going on, and then it was just running. This is where I was talking.
all right. Round 2 with the Warbirds.
Yep. And then we came in.
More
Right.
sun, less wind, so we'll see what happens.
Right here is where we came in. We'll watch him take off again. There we go. Yes, I did mess up. Thank you. Hey, it wouldn't. I don't know. I guess I don't know what is wrong with me tonight. I feel I'm just so. I guess I'm just happy because of the floats went. The floats weren't all that easy. But you got to attach the rudder to a little plastic piece, and man, that took. I had to get out my pin drill and drill to get it to work. I'll show you exactly where it's at. I don't know if you're ever going to get that and do it, but it was this step right here. This step right here. This step. When this 1.7 by 6 screw, it didn't want to go through the little hole that's in the rudder. So I had to get out and do my pin drill to get it in there. But that's cool, man. The fuselage has got this thing right. I'm pointing at the screen like you can see it. It's got this right here, this little plastic piece this slides up into, that's connected to the rudder, so that it works the rudder in the water. It's pretty cool. And then the front brace bolts on there, and then these screws are 45 millimeters long. I suggest coating them with soap to get them to go in easier. We didn't do that, man. It takes forever to screw that in. We had a screwdriver, man. I wish I'd have had a drill, or I almost went out and got my 1/2-inch drill, but if I'd have brought that in, I probably would have destroyed them with the 1/2-inch drill. Man, KB has been out flying, man. He had some great flights. I'm boycotting any F-22 videos. No, I'm just kidding. Well, not kidding, but
use cooling gear. Keep yourself cool. I activated this, and check this out. So my skin temperature, if I put this again.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Got my E-Flight F-18 Blue Angels here. Got the KMRC V3 afterburner in it. It's not 100% set up. It's just the basic setup right now with the orange burner, and then you can set it on. You can have it turn on at about 60% throttle. But this one right now, it's powered on with it being idle. You can see. I cut off the missiles on the bottom and filled it with a little bit of foam filler. It doesn't look the best. Same thing with the tip missiles, but it should work, and that's what I'm fine with. Painted the nozzles as well for a little bit more realism. But yeah, so I got friend Les here with his Freewing F-18, and it's got a Viper system in it. So we're gonna do a little formation flying, see how it goes. All right. Tell me when you're ready.
I'll follow you.
Okay.
Watch him take off.
Adrian.
I like Eric's Blue Angel F-18, man. He did it with the FMS.
You want me to take off first or you?
Yeah, I lag behind a little bit.
All right.
Probably best if you just cut them off.
All right. Yeah.
They actually have a nice flight, though, man. KB. Yeah, I had to cut the missiles off. It's just like on my Thunderbird, my E-Flight Thunderbird, man. I took the plastic missiles off the wingtips of the Thunderbird and took the little plastic slides out and put them on a balsa that I shaped the same as the missile rail. And of course, I couldn't paint them white. I had to paint them red instead of traditional white. But that's just me. That's the way I do things. Crazy style, Eddie style. We got this guy right here, man. We got Travis. Travis has been out flying a lot with his buddy and stuff, and he did some. He's been flying floats. He's been flying foggy. I hadn't watched this video yet.
Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back in to Smoky Mountain RC. You guys right here at the different spots of the lake, getting ready to take up the mile on the float. So, without further ado, we got rain coming, as you can see back here. So, without further ado, let's get this thing up and play, guys.
Or a lake. Might even be a lake. That's one thing I like about the Aero Scout, man. The floats are nice and wide. Of course, those are
Here we go, guys.
1500 millimeter point. He does a lot of stuff and a few landings mixed in there, but he's mostly flies, and then he has nice landings, but he doesn't land until about right in there, I think. Oh, Norris Lake. Okay, so it's a lake. Okay. Anyway, but I mean, Travis has a great flight, and he does a couple landings and stuff there too. He does a really nice job of flying. Looks good. Looks nice. Yep, that mall is nice. Let me see. Let me save this so I can make sure I watch it. I will watch it. Let's see what else you've been up to. It's got a 300. Okay, yeah. This is, which one did I know I watched it. I know I watched that video right there. But I must have forgot to hit a, sorry, Travis. I didn't do anything with it. I didn't acknowledge it. All right. Now we've seen a lot of Angels videos. But Angel is taking, he must already have a pilot's license because he's going to flight school and he's doing spin recovery training. Now this video is awesome. I mean, hey Randy, how you doing? You got to watch this video. That's all I can say is you have to watch it right now. I don't care. But he's got his flight instructor in there, and you don't know what kind of plane he's flying. I'm guessing it's, since they got sticks, it's, I don't know if it's a decathlon where they sit side by side or a Super Cub or something. I don't know. I know it's not a Centauri because you sit one behind the other and stuff. But it is just awesome. And he cusses a little bit in it and stuff, so I'm gonna hit the mute. But it's cool the way his pilot talks, his instructor talks him through this. We're just gonna watch him get in the spin, and then all right. So there he kicks the spin. Now look how he's spinning. Look at that spin. Look at it. He's going down. Looks like he's going down, straight down and stuff. Man, it is just. It's just amazing. And he talks him through how to recover from it. But you got to check that out. You just have to check that out. That's the most exciting 1 minute video you could watch. And it's so cool how he gets out of that spin. His instructor is so cool and stuff. And it's just amazing, man. It is amazing to see him get out of that spin. Oh, but it's worth seeing. We got wings. Yep, you got to watch that. You have to watch that. It's like I said, man. I'm still juiced about it. I get juiced about a lot of things, but all right, we got wings here, and he did a fast. He's got one of my flights going on as a donkey here. The ground is so rough, and then it loosens up the nose, and the nose comes off somewhere. I don't know where it comes off, but hey, Tug, how you doing, sir? Oh yeah, that Albatross. Yeah, they say that's a nice plane. Anywho's, you can check that out. He does a speed run. It's not long, and it's funny the joke about the nose and stuff. I don't know how many nose hunts Tuco and I have been on out there at the bumpy field, but yeah, that field is so bad right now. There's no flying EDFs on it for a while. Maybe if I go out and murder cut it. Tug, glad you're doing better, bud. You're out flying. That's great. That is just great. All right, so we got our Drone Man Productions here. And they're out having a good old time. I don't know why this feels like I've shown this video, but I know I haven't.
Tonight's dinner, it's gonna be great.
Hey guys, this is Joe at Drone Man Productions. I'm up here at the lake with Angel at Nevada 08, and we're gonna do some plane chasing with the DJI Avata. And first up here is Angel's FMS 1300 millimeter Super Cub, and it's with Reflex version 2. And we're going to do some little shots with it here, chasing it with the drone. Now I cut it down a bit so I only can get some of the better shots. And
With the whole world watching the rescue efforts of
So with the whole world watching, the rest.
Ah, I know what happened. I know this. Oh. Huh. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, man. Well, this is good. This is good. All right, just hang on. I know what I got to do here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay, now you can see me. See? Now I don't know what happened, man. It's just like the settings, it switched to there we go. Now it's saying pro. Okay. Now we got the right camera. Huh. That's funny. I don't know what this happened. This happened the other day there and stuff. But this video, I'm going to go back and grab this video. So I'm going to disappear for a little bit. That's okay. Because this is important. Seeing me is not important. Seeing this video is important. Because what is neat is that when he was supposed to go out there on that trip, they were having problems communicating with the sub from the ship while it was being towed. And so before they ventured out to the Titanic, they were going to go to this cove and they were going to try to fix it. Hey, Fred, how you doing? They were going to try to fix the communications, and they never got it working. At least they didn't say. And the guy holds up, the guy that runs the sub, he's got the little game controller. You can see it inside the sub. You can see how they're packed in there and stuff. And, it just, I don't know. It just didn't seem right to me. It seemed kind of, it seemed like it was going to be heading for problems. And I don't understand why this camera is doing this. Well, I'd love to be able to fix this, but we're not gonna worry about it. But yeah, that's just it, man. The beach. I had problems with the beach. I never took it off, and crashed it bad. I mean, it just went up, but it went to the left. And why it's been going to the left is my verticals. Even when I thought I had my verticals fixed, they were still bent to the left. Yeah. I can show you I can show you how to get the QR codes. Let's see. Let me get this off the screen here. Let's see. Let's go to my channel. Boom. We're at my channel. We'll go over here. Boom. Let's see. Your channel. Okay, so we're there. Where's it at? Oh, it's in here somewhere. I don't know if it's in YouTube Studio. Oh. that's how I did it. But I thought there was a way in YouTube to get to it. But I just created it. I went out there to a generator and created it. Created the QR code for it, is how I did it. But I thought there was a way in YouTube to get your QR code. But I'm not sure. That's not what I wanted. Jeez, this is horrible. No, I thought there was something in there. I thought there was something in there, but there's not. Oh well. Yep, sorry, man. I thought there was a way. I mean, I thought there was something simple. I just want to thank everybody that has done the what are they called, the super chats or whatever. Thank you, and I did get, yeah. Thank you, I appreciate it. I know I thank everybody for watching and just for being here and stuff. And I don't know why OBS is taking over my camera settings inside. There you go. Now you can hear me. Man, it's just weird. I don't know. I'm clicking something, you know, and I put new batteries in my mouse. I don't know. No, I've been talking. I'm talking. Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, it's not. No, stop talking. Anyway, though, that'll do it, man. You got the B1 coming, Tug? Man. It'd be an interesting flyer. It looks like a fly is nice. I mean, from the way I see people flying it and stuff. But I don't know, man. I think that's I don't know. I don't think I'd want to get that plane because I just know from the heavy. Like right now, I can't get the heavy F-22 to take off our field. It, you know, it just wants, it bounces left, it bounces right, and because of the weight, our field is, I've lost the field. The grass is horrible and stuff, and it's just terrible. Ah, yeah. Life batteries. I don't know. I'm going to fly my Lipos till I can't fly them anymore. But man, my F-16 flight, man, that thing just didn't want to take off at all, man. I'm not gonna put the video out there, but let's see. We gotta go out there.
Timer stop. Timer start. Motor on. Motor on.
Here we go, man.
Good morning. We got winds
I knew
blowing
there was no
about
way
up to 10 coming from over this
no
way.
way anything was going to get up off this grass.
Not
I just
ideal.
knew
We
it.
got tall grass.
But
I don't
still,
think
there
anybody's
I
cut the
am
grass since I
trying.
was out here last week. So I don't even
It
know
was
if we
like
get it
about
off.
8 inches tall. The weeds
Wouldn't
were
surprise me if
taller.
it doesn't.
The little
But,
wire
oh,
weeds.
let's
wire
go
grass area.
flying.
You just hear it.
Nope. Nope. Not gonna fly today.
That's all you heard was just tick, 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 as it was going down there. Now, if I'd have took off the other way, you know, going downhill, it might have got up. But just the weeds were too bad. Well, that's it. That's all I have and everything. And since I lost the camera, and I'm pretty sure because of my mouse went over there and clicked something. I think I'm going to tame my mouse. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Yeah, we're having issues. Oh, geez. Chat with us. I don't think so. But that's just funny, man. Oh, well, things happen. Well, you guys have a great week. Get out and fly. Float fly, man. I love it, man. The Aero Scout on floats, it just flies so smooth. And I think those floats add more lift to the plane. You know, because like you'll see in the videos, man, I cut the power way back there and there was no wind. And it's just heavy air, you know, it was like 90-some% humidity and 90. Yeah, Fred is glitchy. I don't know. I probably did something with the click, man. My mouse is very sensitive, and I don't know. You know, I can go in my little test stream after this, and everything will be fine. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, everybody. Tug, good to see you back out flying. Glad you're getting better and you're well. And Carol, too. Glad everybody. Hey, Ron, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate everybody. You know, just have fun. We're having fun here. I'm getting excited to come in. The 12th is when we were with the kids again, and I'm going to try to set a camera up, you know, if I can. You know, I didn't have time this last time, and I was going to make the kids wait while I went and got a stupid camera, you know, and, you know, I could have asked one of the kids to be the camera operator, and they would have loved doing it, but, you know, we'll see next time. Might just put a camera on the Aero Scout and let you see the wild rides we take. But, all right, guys, everybody, thank you. Hey, Kate, Steph, if you're watching, Marsha, if you see it. But yeah, see, I didn't want to fly stunts because everybody, when they do float planes, they go out and do stunts. To me, when I want to watch a float video, I want to see landings and I want to see takeoffs on the water. That's what I want to see. You know, I don't care. So what, you can do all the other stuff. It's the takeoffs and the landings on the water. To me, anyway, that's the float flying. All right, guys. I suppose if you've been doing it for a lot of years, you know, that's probably boring stuff. But all right, everybody, thank you. This is Jeff saying, whoop.